chatting with our junior reporter, and I am so excited to be joining everyone down at National Harbor. This is Mahogany Young, and Mahogany is going into their senior year. Mahogany, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I go to Colgan High School, and I am a senior. I go to my school for their Fine and Performing Arts program. I'm in orchestra, and I play a lot of music, and I like to help out with tech at a lot of live performances. So that's all really fun.
So Mahogany is in their element out here because you know all about live performances, used to being on stage. I'm so excited for your senior year. We were just talking about college, but it's not my turn to interview you, Mahogany. I'm going to put you on the spot. I'm going to hand you the microphone, and you get to ask me any question you want.
Okay. So my question...
Oh, here, let's hold the mic.
Thank you. My question is, why did you start working in this industry, and what's your favorite part about it?
Okay. I started working in this industry because I really love telling stories. I like listening to people and learning, and I like sharing information. So to have a public platform where I can help spread joy and information and answer questions and connect people makes me really happy. That's my favorite part of the job.
That sounds like a really good part. Makes me want to do it too. My second question is, preserving the environment is really important to me. So is there any story that you reported about that had to do with the environment that you really enjoyed?
So I agree with you. I think preserving the environment is really, really important. And we've been doing a lot of stories on the local waterways and how people are recovering the water and making it healthier for example, the Potomac. People are saying maybe we can start swimming in again soon, which is really great. And I cover a lot of food stories. So we just did a story about oyster harvesting and how people are recycling shells in order to make the oyster community here grow.
Yeah, that sounds really interesting as well. Yeah. I really love the environment, and that all sounds really cool. I have to look into some of that. And so you're in media. What advice do you have for me as a person who wants to one day work in this industry?
I would say, work hard and always be driven. Never take no for an answer, because coming up, I was told no for a lot of jobs. Yeah. And if you lose your spirit and you lose your spark and you just settle, you're not going to get to the next level. So always persevere and push through and take no. I always say rejection is God's redirection. So take that rejection and say, hey, there's something better out there for me, and always just work the hardest in the room, right?
Thank you. And then I think my last question is, what's your favorite thing to do here at the National Harbor, and have you ridden the wheel yet?
So when I first moved here about 7 years ago, this was one of my first SIP trips I went to, and Steve Shenovy and I went up in the big wheel, and we absolutely loved it. The views are amazing. Bond 45, the restaurant right behind us, I got to cover, and that food was so delicious. There's so many good restaurants down here. What's your favorite part of National Harbor?
I gotta say probably my parents' bookstore. I get to go make drinks for myself, which I really like.
Okay, what is your parents' bookstore's name, and where exactly is it located?
The bookstore's name is Mahogany Books, and it's located just up those stairs and straight across.
So you're named after the bookstore?
Yeah.
I love that. Or is the bookstore named after you?
I think it's complicated. I don't really
I'm asking all the questions. I love that as an English major. Love reading, so I'm going to go check out your bookstore and add that to my list of favorites for National Harbor.
Thank you.
Mahogany, this has been such a great interview. I know you have a bright future. Best of luck senior year, and please enjoy every minute of it, because I wish I was going into my senior year again. Did you have fun today?
I did have a lot of fun today.
Okay, and then would you do me a favor and just look into the camera and say, over to you, Marissa.
Over to you, Marissa.